Hello everyone, welcome back to the Deranged Reader. Alrighty, so today I went to see Backrooms and I have a little bit to say about that. So this is going to be a spoiler-free kind of review of the movie, and I'm gonna really try not to break that promise and keep it spoiler-free. So, alright, so I'm going to go by basically what's in the trailer and my overall feelings about the movie and stuff. So, I live not too far from a movie theater, and I have made it my goal, especially when we go into summer, that I'm going to be going to one movie a week, so that when next year's Academy Awards come around, I'll have a very general idea of the movies, and and if they were any good or not. Naturally, I can't see every single movie that's ever released, but I can see some of them, and that is better than seeing none of them. So Backrooms is based on a series of videos that was created. It is also based on this one picture that you guys probably remember from a couple of years ago, and that is the empty back room. And I saw this picture on the internet several years ago, and I was like, dang, what is the deal with this back room? And it really psyched some people out. They were coming up with all these, different ideas of this picture. I think a couple said it'd be a great office space. Sorry, I have a toothache. So, when I saw, first of all, I never saw any trailers for this movie at all, and then it was like yesterday. My manager was like, I want to go and see that movie, Backrooms, and I was like, oh, what? I was like, what is this? So I typed it on my phone and I watched the trailer, and I'm like, this looks really interesting. So I go and see it, and I promised my manager I would not reveal any spoilers. I just told him I would tell him if I liked it or not reveal any kind of plots or anything like that. Just tell him, hey, I liked it, or hey, I didn't like it, and everything. So in this world of Backrooms, we have a gentleman who discovers a whole new part of this wall. This is all from the trailer, and so so being a movie where you would not have a character with some form of common sense, instead of leaving that area because you would have some common sense, he goes and he finds himself basically doing what you would all think people do when they see something they've never seen before. They explore it, and it's like the sets were really basic. They were basic, but they were haunting in its emptiness. And even when you have the character that enters this environment, you can tell it's not it's different. It's different from other sets. And in the trailer, we have him talking to a woman who you can tell is, his therapist, because no guy visits a woman unless, in a non-romantic way, unless she's his therapist. Or, and she's also in the trailer as well, being in this little section. It's like very narrow and everything. And then you have these like people in these suits, and it kind of gives a little more of a, oh my god, there's other people here feeling. Overall, I found the movie to be really interesting. Now, some people will get on TikTok and say, this movie had no plot, this movie's not worth the money to spend on it, to save your money and watch something else. I personally avoided videos like that for that reason, because if I'm told that something doesn't have a plot to it, I'm probably not going to watch it. So I did not watch people's reviews of it. I did not do any of that stuff. There was videos like, watch this video before seeing Backrooms. Did not do it. And I'm very glad that I didn't, because it's not your typical, like, horror movie. It is, it's not based on any of the games or anything like that. And this is from what somebody on TikTok said, and I do agree. I actually never, ever played any games that dealt with Backrooms. I just did not. So I'm just going to take their word for it. That's not based on any kind of game. But it is definitely based on this photo of this yellowed room that got people freaked out. The performances are good. They're good. They definitely would be better if it was actually like based on something, like a video game or a book or something like that. But the performances are not bad. The performances are good. Another thing that you get from the movie is the feeling of, like, not knowing what's around the corner. Kind of like simple things can be a jump scare, and also, interestingly enough, and I found this to be really interesting, there is no special effects. No, I mean, if I miss a special effect, I take it back. There probably was some special effects, like, I'm not going to tell you what they are, but if there are special effects, they're very, like, low budget. Like, they're not CGI, they're not AI, or at least I don't think they're AI, but they're very, very low to none. And the idea of having a movie that has little to no special effects is something that we don't see in a lot of movies. The camera shot was really great. You can tell, like, there's two actors in this movie, and I can tell you who they are, what they were doing in the movie, but they feel like they have no acting experience at all, which is fine with me. I really personally don't care, as long as you improve upon it and you grow as an actor. Um, but it's very surreal, like the photo that started the whole Backrooms craze. Um, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with these Backrooms in the future, because he did say that it is, that it's not like people. There was the guy complained about, the ending of the movie, and then I find out way before I watched the movie that he actually plans on more movies based on Backrooms, so we'll probably get more. Sorry. And that's what's important. It's important to see, where's he going to take this, and what's going to happen to, the character. But I will tell you that it does follow one particular aspect of horror, and that is the final girl. And the final girl is absolutely essential in horror. You have to have a final girl. Anyways, so I give this I give this movie 4 stars. It is it's a good movie. It's a I think it's classified as consequential horror. Whatever that means. But yeah. So that is my review of that movie, and I'm wondering, like, how much money is this man actually going to make from this movie, because it was in four rooms. In the theater, and I'm pretty sure that people were like, "Oh my god!" I will say though, I was actually kind of worried I'd be the only one in that room, and it turned out there was plenty of people that came to see that movie, and it was nice to not be watching a movie by yourself. Okay, that is my video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.